Welcome back, everyone. It's Breek here. Today we've got another stallish team with Dope Trio, but this time we've got an interesting lead in this Glalie with Iapapa Berry. And maybe asking, what the hell is an Iapapa Berry? And I was too. Actually, I saw this first when ABR used this against me, and I was like, I had to type it in the chat, like, exclam DT Iapapa Berry, because I was like, what is that? So basically what this does is it restores 1/8 of your max HP when you go below 50%. An advantage of this over lefties, obviously lefties is 1/16. So 2 turns you make up for it with lefties, but the nice part about this is that it gives you a little bit more immediately, so you can live stuff. So for example, it's a little bit hard to calc, but I have here a Zapdos using T-Bolt on this HP adjusted because this item is so rare the calc doesn't even know how to account for it. But when I adjust the HP, you can see it's only a 6.6% chance to 2-hit KO. And usually with this kind of investment, you would always be getting 2-hit KO'd by Zap. So the other thing you'll notice is we're heavily attack invested and we have HP fighting. And the point of that is we don't want to let DD Tar set up. So we're going to click HP Fight T1. And against typical Tars, this is going to have a high chance to 2-hit KO. So you can see if it's like max bulk, it's a little bit sketchy. But on the other hand, they won't know whether it's a high roll or a low roll. So, and if it's like the 0 bulk, then it always is getting grouped. So essentially the point of this team is we want to get rid of the Tar or the meta or whatever, and that'll free up our Blissey and Registeel pretty well. Another thing you'll notice is we actually have Mimic on Registeel, and this is sort of intended to help if we don't get a spike with Glalie, because this Glalie isn't always going to get a spike. So if we don't, then we'll use Registeel as our spiker. So anyway, I played this 6 a bunch. I just am trying the Iapapa Berry for the first time today. We'll see how this goes. I guess I should also mention the rest of the team. We've got Max Bold, Starmie, and Arrow as like the cleaner / spikes abuser. So as you can see here, we've got Tyranitar lead, so we're going to click HP Fight. You can see it does a lot of damage. And now they pretty much have to kill Glalie, so then Doug can revenge. That's kind of the point of this team. It kind of messes up these like slop DD T1s. Because typically the issue with Glalie is you're just letting the Tars DD twice T1 and it's just a total disaster. So this sort of punishes the Tars. I think they can just freely DD in your face. This is looking like slop here. This is probably DD. So we'll go to Starmie. Should be able to take a DD pretty well. Okay. So this is probably end pert. We just surf it. Yeah. We'll go to Blissey once. Okay. I was gonna say we'll go to Blissey once, the substitute. We'll go back to Starmie now. So we should be able to revenge the Swampert pretty easily because we have 2 mons that outspeed it. Just a question of we may have to sack something in the process, so. Do we sack Blissey or do we sack Swampert? Or I mean, do we sack Starmie? We'll just surf. We get a really lucky crit. Fortunate. Might be pretty much game losing for them. You just check the roll. Yeah, so we were never killing, actually. That's really tragic. My bad, my bad. So let's see, what else would there be? There's probably a Raikou and a Registeel. I think we go to Arrow. Yeah. I'm just gonna click HP Fly. They'll probably go to Registeel, but that's okay. Elements, fair enough. Go to Starmie now. T-Wave. This is not likely to kill. Well, I guess we can recover. Okay, we'll go to Registeel. Yeah, it's looking pretty grim for them, unfortunately. Yeah, we just FF. Okay. Well, clean start. Get to see sort of the benefits of this HP fight, Glalie versus Slop. Obviously, we got pretty lucky with that crit, though. Okay, we got Jinx. So HP fight won't kill. Go ahead and go to Dugtrio on the sub. Interesting. I'm like reasonably happy just to get rid of the Jinx. Not have to fear it too bad. Guess they boom, probably. Well, the Snorlax is a bit concerning, but yeah, that's a bit concerning too. Go ahead and CM up. Getting pretty lucky today. But I mean, Doug is gonna revenge it anyway, because it wasn't gonna be sub on this. It's Super Rachi, so we'll say their team is like mono weak to fire. It's pretty funny. I guess there's a Suicune and a Doug, but like, not sure I believe in this too much. Okay. Spike, we'll see what this wants to do. Boom next turn. Okay, it's faster. We'll just boom. Doug. Okay, Charizard. We go to Arrow here. Dragon Claw. Ledge. Go to Registeel. Okay. Interesting wish. Yeah, go to Bliss. With speed up, it's a little bit annoying, but just gonna Stoss in case they go to Jirachi. Kill unless we got full paired. Nice. So Rockside Lock-In is looking pretty solid. Rockside Lock-In looking nice. This will just fly it. Could be a pretty tanky guy, so. Well, that's not living. I'm not really sure why they're inting other mons. Is it gonna be rest? Maybe. I mean, Blissey should win. Definitely faster because it cursed, so. Didn't really want to go to Starmie because it might, Didn't want to go to Starmie because it might let the Celebi heal up a little bit, so. Okay. You know, not bad. Back above 1600. I feel like Sisyphus pushing up the rock lately, but honestly, on my other accounts, not on video, it's been going a lot better, but surprisingly difficult when you're talking to play well. I think sometimes I'm also overthinking. Anyway, we'll do one or two more. Okay, we'll just spike. I've noticed a lot of times meant to stay in, which is pretty wild. Yeah. That's pretty crazy. Well, I imagine they hit me. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know why they play it like that. Go to Starmie. Leave this. It's banded, looks like. Not fully HP invested, but I feel like maybe some kind of boom spam mag type thing. Leave that. So they're gonna boom, I guess. I think Starmie is expendable. Interesting. Wasn't really expecting to see Starmie here. So it's off me. Fair enough. Some kind of like all-in Restlax probably. I think we go to Registeel. If they curse, then we Mimic. Another good reason to have Mimic on this. Okay. Fair enough. You wave it. Good arrow. Might be Swords Dance pass on this. Just right back to Snorlax. Okay. Explode. Go Doug. Should die here. Okay, nice. And I mean, HP bug lock should do it. Go to arrow and click fly. Alright. I mean, that crit wouldn't have probably killed without the crit, but I don't know, probably was a rule, but Doug would kill anyway, so. Another war crime team down. You see the power of the Mimic Registeel there and taking out the Snorlax, which is pretty nice. I really have found a lot of use out of putting Mimic on Registeel. I think it's a pretty decent 4th move option, especially because everybody plays around. Everybody plays around counter anyway, so you can kind of get the benefit of having counter without actually having counter. Let's see what we're at. 16 minutes. Okay, we'll do one more. Maybe we can see Iapapa Berry do something. If not, it's we're farming. Okay. This is like standard Registeel, I believe. It's like Vileplume Slop, I think. I can't remember if I played this guy during the last video or if it was in the video that was watchable, but pretty sure it's Vileplume Slop. I think there's actually a... I don't think there's actually a spinner, so... And Doug is probably killing. Nice. Okay. Go to Starmie. Can't remember if there's a dog. Or I can't remember if there's a Gengar, but... I imagine it wants to boom, right? Yeah, fair enough. Okay, we get a lucky crit. Tyranitar comes in. I don't remember what this was. Okay, double edge. So he's predicting the Doug to come in. We'll just T-Wave twice. Okay, it crits, but we are faster. Okay, Flygon. I think the last is like Vileplume. So I mean, Blissey looks pretty good. Okay, just go ahead and double edge. Oh, okay. It is Suicune. So we ditched the Vileplume jank. Fair enough. There's no real reason to switch. Imaginary Elise probably kills. Yeah. Alright. So, nice 5-0 session. I think we'll call it there. Iapapa Berry did nothing, but you can see sort of the power of this kind of like boom spam spikes with a solid defensive core. These are the kind of teams that ABR has been running a lot in his most recent ADV run. So I think there's a lot of power in them. Like Dugtrio is just a fundamentally pretty broken mon, especially when you combine it with demons like Blissey and Deafme. So anyways, team will be in the description as always. Let me know if Iapapa Berry pops off for you. See you guys next time.